So the next question is from Connor. He says, Mr. Peterson, after doing such extensive, deep analysis, how do you know, that is, when to pull the trigger? And how do you know when you understand the business well enough to be willing to make a sizable position? So when is that magic moment? When, okay, now let me go and put in the buy order.
These are really good questions because it comes down to there's naturally some art involved in this science, and it's hard to. So I try to make things as objective as possible in my decision making, but it's a very good question because it's a very hard thing for all fund managers, portfolio managers. What I do, I can just share what I do, and I'm not sure it will be improved over the years. Eventually, after I've done enough research that I'm pretty comfortable, I will take about a 2% position. That day, that time, I typically put in orders after the market is closed. A lot of times it's done on a weekend, so there's nothing influencing my decision making. If we're selling puts or using a limit order, but primarily if puts are available, selling puts, we're putting them. The price of puts are so volatile that we will price them. We will put in a limit order and price them at much higher prices than are currently in the market. So it doesn't mean that we take the position the day that we list it as a limit order. Sometimes that position will sit there for months before somebody buys it from us. But we typically will start with a 2% position. Once there's a 2% position, what most investors find is that it really focuses them on their research. Suddenly you care a lot more about details, like what's the competition doing in response to some event. And so after that 2% position, I will upon determining that it is a correct decision, we'll take it to 5 and then to 10. So when does that happen? It usually happens when there's a big dip or an irrational event that takes the price down and it looks even more attractive. So typically we move in with 2% and then 5%, and then we'll take it to 10% if we really like the holding. And it's done through very far, like out of the money sort of limit orders using puts. So we're getting really good prices. And but that's about all I can say in terms of formula, because it's very tricky piece of the business.
Follow Matthew Peterson at his website and YouTube channel with the links included in the video description below. If you have enjoyed this video, please smash the like button below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join our investment forum at Facebook. Link in the description below.